Just wanted to share with you a little Christmas project that I was actually putting together. So usually for my Christmas planning, I just usually write it out on some paper, just things to do and sort of like what I'm going to be cooking and things like that. But this time I decided, seeing as that I'd ordered some of these lovely Webster's pages, sort of like TNs, travelers notebooks, and some planners, ring bound planners. I decided to make this into my Christmas sort of like planning come documenting, if you like. So let's just get stuck in. So what I've done, I've actually used some window clings. They're not stickers, they're actual window clings on my traveler's notebook to decorate. I was actually looking for a very Christmassy traditional feel with the red and the gold. And they've stuck on very well. They're stuck on there because of the type of material that this is made from, that sort of like shiny PVC sort of feel. And they're just very nice. As you can see, it was a plain red sort of like PVC's come shiny. I think it's meant to be like patent leather sort of like feel. Feels very nice. Very nice deep red, Christmassy, bright, actually not really deep. It's kind of a bright red Christmassy colour. So yeah, that's what I've done here. And in one of my previous hauls, I actually hauled some Merry Christmas stickers, which I'm just going to actually add in across here, I think. So what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be showing you what I've done so far. So I've only just started actually putting together some inserts for this. So let's open it up. And so what I've got inside is from an embellishment box swap actually I got from I think it's Carol Bradshaw. She actually made me this lovely paper clip and this lovely little post-it note holder, so I've put that in. And she actually also gifted me this nice little envelope with like a nice little what would you call this? It looks like a tag, but you know, you could put things in there, write things down to remember. I actually like that. I'm thinking of laminating this so that I can keep it for quite a long time, because you know, after a while the paper might get a bit worn. So I'm thinking of actually laminating that so I can keep it, because I want this to be a sort of like a book that I can add to and as the years go by. So first of all, I've made my own cover for the Webster's pages insert. So they normally look like this. Let's move that out of the way for you with that, and they say hello. But what I've actually done, I've actually taken it apart, taken the cover off. I've actually taken out some sheets, and I'll show you in a minute what I've done with it. So it's just plain white, and I've put another new cover on it. And in here, I'm going to actually put down some of our Christmas traditions, things that you like to do at Christmas, just to document it, and also to keep ideas, because sometimes we've like to do things like go for hot chocolate or go ice skating. And, you know, when you're just planning what you'd like to do over that Christmas period and you're thinking, oh, you know, what should we do? What ideas? If I just document them, then I can just pick a few out and then I can write them in my planner. And then it just takes away all that sort of like, you know, really thinking and deciding what to do. Also, Carol Bradshaw, she actually gifted me this lovely, it was an envelope. So what I've done, I've run it through my laminator so that it can be a bit more hard wearing, because I really like this idea of the flowers but with the candy cane. I love that, and the black and white. So I've run it through and I've actually sealed it shut. But what I'm going to do, I've seen quite a few YouTubers do this, is run a craft knife along here, and that will just open it, and the inside will stay like an envelope, while the outside has been laminated, just to give it a bit more hard wearing. I've also got this book. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do with this one yet, so we'll get to that. We'll see as we go along with the Christmas planning what I'm going to use that book for. But mainly what I wanted to show you today is this journal book that I've actually made. So what I've actually done, I've actually taken some some paper, some scrapbooking paper, some craft sheets, some sheets out of the book from the beginning that I told you about. Took a few of these pages out from the actual insert that came with it. And I've actually put together a bit of a scrapbook. So this is going to be for my actual December daily that I'm actually going to do. This is going to be the first year that I've done it, so it's going to be a bit of fun, but just to document what we get up to, because we do some things every year, so I wanted to be able to put them down somewhere so we can have a look at the pictures. And it's nice because you get to see as well the kids growing up. So every year we do take a lot of pictures, but we don't really do a lot with them, so I just thought this would be actually quite a lot of fun. So what I've done, I've taken some scrapbook paper and I've laid it up in a design that I liked. I kind of went for a traditional look with the poinsettia and things like that. And I've put 2018, and I actually used my Cricut to do this. I've got some funny stories with that Cricut. I'm going to bring some projects along, but yeah, we've been having fun, me and my Cricut. We've been having lots of fun. But I managed to actually get some fonts out of it. So I've got family here and 2018. I managed to do that. So yeah, and then I just put the whole through my laminator. Now it was quite thick because of all the different layers, but my laminator actually managed to laminate it. And I've used this paper, I think it was one of those crafting magazines that Wendy showed on her channel, and I really liked the Christmas paper, so I went out and got it, and I've used it on the inside. Now it was actually the other way round, with the house first and then the church with the post box, but I really like this picture, so what I done was I cut it in half and then I switched it round because I like looking at this scene. So I put that one at the front. And then what I've done is I've layered up lots of different paper. So the plain paper from the Webster's insert, and some bits of scrap paper that I've had, that I've cut to size, and some bits as well that's been in my sort of like off-cut little bag that I have. I've even put some wrapping paper. I like this one. It's very traditional. It reminds me of like when we used to grow up and used to get this kind of wrapping paper with the teddies on and things like that. Put some, obviously you've got to have some shiny paper in here. I've got to have a bit of shine in here. Some musical note paper, and just laid it up in a way just like in a scrapbook journaling. And I'm going to add some tip-ins and things like that, and my photos, just to, you know, add to you know, the actual bits and pieces. I've got one little pocket that I've put in here for a little bit of little hidden little bits that I might want to put in tickets or things like that. And yeah, and that's what I've done, just carried on. This is just obviously the other side of the papers. So I just wanted to really show you the beginnings of my December daily, and obviously as I go along I'll be sharing all those moments with you guys on here. Also, I wanted to show you that I picked up this really nice gold pen. This was in Poundland. It doesn't look like it. It looks really a lot more expensive than £1, but no, I picked it up in Poundland. It was the first time I've seen them in there, and to be honest, I haven't seen them since. So I'm not sure if other people's Poundland have them in, but they're very nice, and it goes very nice with my traveller's notebook for the Christmas season. So yeah, I actually pick that up as well. So what I also intend to do to bind it together is to stitch along, because right now it's not actually held together, it's actually just slotted in over the elastic, if I can find the middle. It's just slotted into the elastic, so I still need to stitch along. And if you were actually going to make one of these inserts, you could either hand stitch it. If you had a long arm stapler, you could staple it. And various other fastenings that I've seen people do on YouTube. So I'm really excited with this project. It's an ongoing project that I'd like to carry on sharing with you, and obviously as I build up the front and add a few more bits to it. Yeah, I was really happy with this. So yeah, I think that's it. So as I go along, I'll be showing you and sharing what I add. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.